cut off and we're back. It just, I don't know why it did that. Ryan, you can get back in. Thank you.
Weird, yeah, it got cut off. I'm like, what the heck?
YouTube froze, and I really pray that saved that on my internet, on my channel. I don't think it saved it.
That's okay, it's okay.
But yeah, you were saying, let's go, you were saying like, you have to be careful sometimes because there's Christians that say nice things, they tell you their stories, and then you said what? Like, they're different. They're not exactly what they say they are.
Yeah, let me ask you this. The way you were talking, because I was driving, I wasn't really comprehending the whole thing, and even though we gave him a lot of chance to speak. But from listening to Larry, I'm not, asking you to judge him 100%, but from your understanding, does he sound like someone who truly knows Christ? I don't know. I'm having
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't. Okay. I mean, the way he said the prophet and his dad was a pastor.
I mean, to be honest, I think you missed something. To be honest, because just my observation, yeah, because he generally actually told me he doesn't believe. Like he generally said it. Like I could see it in the way he was saying it. He actually said it to me. Because he said, I believe in God and His power. But he says, I just don't think that... I mean, think about it. Someone can say they don't believe in Jesus Christ without saying they don't believe in Jesus Christ. Like, I don't need to hear him say, I don't think Jesus is God. Like, he already kind of said that without saying it. Because he said, I don't believe in Jesus is divine. I kind of think we all can be divine. I don't think Jesus is God. I think Jesus was used by God. He basically just sounds like a Muslim.
Something like that, yeah. And I don't know, but anyway, that's the whole thing. And then he said, no... Oh, let me tell you guys my story first. I'm like, okay, we left him to speak his story, but nothing. He's gone all over the world, and it doesn't make sense. Anyway, it doesn't make sense.
Yes, it's all good.
So it's all to me. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. If you really don't know the Bible, that's why I said, do you read the Bible? Do you believe the Bible?
Yeah, he literally says, I believe in a lot of it. Like, I believe in the things in it happened. But then it's like, but that doesn't mean you believe everything in it.
He doesn't believe, yeah, so forget it. That's the thing, what I mean by saying, beware of false Christian.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say that, may God forgive me, but the way he sounded to me, he's a false Christian.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's so many people that believe in, they believe in the historical context. Like, okay, you believe in historical things happened in the Bible, but you don't believe in the power of the Holy Spirit and what He revealed about Jesus Christ.
I mean, why is it so complicated? It's not that complicated.
It's not that hard, yeah. Like Jesus has made it so simple.
Yeah, He said, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Come to me, all you weary.
Oh, yeah, I got that here. Look, wait. Yeah, come to me, all who are labor and heavy laden. I'll give you rest. Matthew 11:28.
Yeah, brother. Jenna, can you write this down?
Matthew 11:28.
What is it?
Matthew 11:28.
Matthew 11:28. Can you say it, brother, again? I'm trying to memorize it.
Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart.
Amen. Matthew 11:28. Matthew 11:28.
Going on to from 11:28 to 29. Yeah.
Yes, that's a beautiful verse.
That's one of the first verses I ever learned actually when I became a believer.
Yes, because we all have issues, problems in this world.
You said 11, 28, 29?
Yeah, going from 28 to 29 because it came.
Okay. Yes, thank you.
I'm gonna show you.
How is it in UK? Is it cold now or is it?
Yeah, how is the weather there?
It's been very hot actually, like getting to summer level, and we're not even in June yet.
Whoa! You guys get hot weather?
Oh yeah, we get hot summers. At least the summers we do.
You get hot summers.
Ryan, be careful. She's British like you, man.
Yeah, your accent sounds like you're...
No, I am not.
It sounds like someone who's trying to be British, but they're not.
I'm actually American and Cherokee.
Like, you know, like someone who's impersonating a Brit. That's what you sound like.
Well,
like you
honestly,
were
when
strong.
it comes to British boys, I always thought their accent was cute, but it does come natural.
Yeah, well,
Yes. And you really perfected Trump sound. Do it again. Do it again.
You got to do the hands. You have to do the hands.
Go do the hands. See,
Yes.
If I do the hands, that's the whole thing, and like, I feel so weird. but the voice is usually enough for me. But if I got to do the hands and everything,
You're gonna make him blush so much, he's not gonna be able to do it.
we're gonna make sure we win the Iran war. I said we're gonna win the Iran war in 2 days. 2 days, but I think we're gonna leave that. I think we got 2 more weeks. We're gonna drop a lot of bombs. The Iranian people are not happy unless they see bombs.
Let me see bombs.
That's literally what you said. I'm quoting.
Yes, the Iranian people not happy until they see bombs. If you have an Instagram or YouTube channel or Facebook, you can do that. I bet you gotta have a lot of people love it.
Yeah, I'm sure there are people that will love
They're
it.
like, what? You sound like him, dude.
Soleimani is dead.
Yeah, thank God he's dead.
We dropped a big bomb. We found out where he was. He
Hi, Jim
died very
Well.
quickly.
Ryan. I want to ask you this. It's a little about politics. It doesn't matter if you know or you don't know.
Yeah.
Do you believe from your mind or the way it looks that the U.S. couldn't finish off Iran if they wanted to?
I think they could, but it would just have too many bad consequences.
Yes, I think they learned from Iraq.
Because when you say this to the pro-war Trumpers, the pro-war, they're like the minority of the Trump fan base, the supporter base. They're the warmongering ones, and they're the ones that don't like what I say because they think that I'm like anti-democracy because I don't want Iran to go into a full war with the US. They think that's anti-democracy. No, I want Iran to be free, but I know that comes with very big consequences. And the only way America could actually win that war, here's 2 ways they can win it, right? Here's one way they can win it. Like, for example, does America have superiority in the air? Yes, they do, because they have better air force. And of course, when they drop the bombs on these places, of course they are weakening the Iranian regime. That's true. However, just because you're weakening them, that doesn't mean you're going to defeat them on the ground. That's a whole different situation. And so the only way you can actually win in Iran is if you put all the American military on the ground, which is over, what have America got? 1.5 million soldiers or something? They got a big military, America. I mean, so they got to put all their troops on the ground, which is not good. I mean, why would you sacrifice your whole army on the altar of fucking some globalist Israeli war? And then, so they're not going to do that. And that's why when Trump was talking about boots on the ground, he talked about sending 35,000 Marines or 35,000 US troops against, what, 1 million men? You're not going to win that. You're not going to win that. That's impossible. So that's just
unless.
And here's the second way.
Unless you get a prophecy from God.
Exactly.
Which, by the way, it's funny you say that because Trump, he's getting more senile and turning more weird because he's got like weird people around him, giving him like pumping up his ego. I mean, he's already got an ego. They're pumping up his ego spiritually, like it's demonic, and saying, you can be like a sort of like messianic figure. You can. This is why he posted the Jesus thing. He's telling you, I wasn't trying to be Jesus. I was trying to be a doctor. I was being a doctor.
Okay, Ryan.
Right. So they're pumping lies into his head. They're pumping lies into his head, saying, if you win this war, you'll be forever remembered as the president that beat Iran. And if you lose the war, you'll be remembered as the one that failed the Iranian war. So he's like panicking, thinking, well, I can't not be either. I need to be the good guy. And so he's believing all the lies of the globalists, and that's why he's caught in a trap. And then here's another way they win. Here's another way they win. Here's the other way, if you're not going to put all American troops on the ground, because you're certainly not going to win with 35,000 American troops against 1 million Muslims. Not going to happen. And they have, I think Iran has over 600,000, maybe to 800,000 men. So it's nearly 1 million men, right? And so you can't win on the ground. It's very difficult to do. And you're going to lose a lot of American troops. It's going to be a bloodbath. And it's just like another, it's just like another Iraq.
I disagree with you. I disagree with you on one thing. Yes, we're gonna lose a lot.
But here's the second thing. Wait, hold that thought.
We will win.
Hold that thought though. I'm not saying it's impossible to win. I'm just saying it's almost impossible. Like it's just gonna have so many catastrophes.
No. I hear you.
Here's the second way you win. Okay?
Go ahead.
The second way you win which I don't think anyone wants, but it would make you win. But you're just going to be a villain. You're basically Satan. So the second way you can win is you can carpet bomb the entire country, which Trump and Netanyahu are literally doing and saying they're going to keep doing it. And they're going to escalate it, and they're going to use bigger bombs. And Netanyahu's even putting nuclear bombs on the table. I mean, this is how insane they are. I mean, they're mentally ill, crazy people. So, the Israel government already thinks they're like some chosen people, and they think they can just bomb whoever they want. So, this is the way they can win the second way. They carpet bomb the whole country, or they just drop a nuclear bomb on them. That's the only way you're going to win.
Anyway, listen, I
know not a lot of people agree with that, but
right.
I would rather them not do the bombing and maybe just put troops on the ground. But I would rather them not put troops on the ground either, because there are going to be a lot of casualties. And look at the operation of the way they're talking about, and they've not put boots on the ground yet, and I hope they don't. But let's say they do. If you look at their map, where the strait is, the Strait of Hormuz is, and you look at the islands that are surrounding that, and going into Iran, their idea of what they're going to do if they put the troops to the ground is actually a really crazy plan, because they're sending the troops into these areas, and they're shipping into these areas where they're basically surrounded by like miles and miles of mountain ranges, where literally the mullahs or the Muslim soldiers can literally just overlook you and watch you coming in and blaze you.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying, like, they're even telling you, oh, when you get here, we're going to see you because we can see you from where you're coming. It's like, it's a trap. It's so obvious. I mean, all the military experts literally agree, and all the ex-Marines, the actual credible people, not the government of Trump, like, literally have warned Trump and said, like, don't do this. Don't put troops on the ground because it's just going to be a bloodbath. We're not saying that you can't get small victories in Iran. Of course you can. But, like, going in for some nuclear material or this, what do they call it, like, they're going to go in and get all this nuclear, like, dust, whatever they call it. They're going to go and collect it and bring it back out. Well, how are you going to go in and bring it back out? Because you're going to be surrounded and ambushed because you have mountain ranges around you and Muslims all surrounding you with guns. So how are you going to do that? I mean, so it just doesn't make sense to me. And all the military experts have warned Trump, and the Pentagon have warned Trump and said, this is not a good idea. You've got like a 90% chance of failing. Very hard to do. I mean, it's very difficult. Pretty much like extremely dangerous and going to lose a lot of troops. Don't do it, the Pentagon said, and Trump said, I don't care, I'm going to do it. I'm possibly going to put troops on the ground. So Trump's more like, I'm going my own way, I'm not even going to listen to the military experts. And the only military experts he has around him are all warmongering people. The same people that dragged us into Iraq and Afghanistan. The same people under the Democrat government and the Clintons.
Well, I don't know.
And W. Bush. I mean, these are people that in the past hated Trump, and now they're all like, yeah, Trump.
Okay, Ryan.
We've got to smash Iran. It's just so dumb.
Okay, Ryan.
Like Lindsey Graham and all these.
I think some of them are. I think
Lindsey
some of them
Graham
are. I know. I agree with you on that.
I know
hear me out. I
they're an
believe
evil
also.
empire. Like, you want to see them. Obviously, they're evil empires, and like I feel sorry for the Iranians, obviously, and like. Yeah, but it's just so impossible. They're not going to get regime change. I know that's what Trump said. Remember, again, how can you trust him? He's like, this was never for regime change. This was an operation, we're not, and then they start saying, we're not in a war, it's not regime change, and then after they're saying, we lied, it is regime change, that's why we did it, we got involved in regime change, and now they're saying it is regime change. You see, it's just like they're fooling the American public. They think you're stupid.
Hi, Sally.
I mean, Trump just gaslights people now. The war's so dumb, it's going to collapse the economy, it's going to affect all of us like it already is. And Trump seems that he doesn't care about that, like he said, he doesn't care about the economy. So, yeah, I pray for Trump though, I pray for Trump, man. I want him to come to his senses. I just don't think he will.
I don't know if he doesn't care, but
I think he doesn't care.
Grant is also there. Are you aware?
Yeah. Yeah, this
You
stuff
know,
is
hour of prayer. Are you aware of that?
Say that again?
Hour of prayer.
Are you aware that they have at least, I'm not sure every month or every week,
Oh,
they have
right.
prayer.
Yeah.
They all come together and they pray. So they seek the Lord. Listen, we all seek the Lord if we truly seek Him. There are things we may never know. Their hearts and minds, God does. And I agree with something, like, yeah, there are things we disagree with what's going on, but in reality, if you think about it, Trump has done so much good things
He has.
that other presidents haven't even done, not even a quarter. So I agree everything with what Trump is
Yeah, and I wasn't saying, by the way, that
absolutely
Trump, that was just one of my criticisms about the war and the way he's handling Iran and the fact that he's acting more like a Democrat in terms of the war policy. Because it's like, Israel at the moment, whether people like it or not, whether they admit it or not, Israel's in control of America's foreign policy. Okay, they're in control. I mean, Trump isn't in control. Okay, he doesn't have the power. He's not with the cards in his hands, but he acts like he does, and he just repeats the same thing over and over. I mean, it's like. Again, that makes me sound anti-Trump. I'm not anti-Trump. I think he's the best president they've ever had. I'm saying I don't like the new Trump. I think Trump's turning weird. I think he doesn't know what he's talking about. I think I prefer the old Trump when he was like full anti-war, full on boosting the American economy. He had the spirit of Americana, and now he's like, I'm not a wartime president. I don't care about the economy. It's like, what? Like, what happened? I think I'm Jesus. I think I'm Jesus. I'm doing the hands for you. There you go. I think I'm Jesus. No, this is not what America voted for. But again, still great for Trump. Still hope that he can change his mind. I think that's crazy. I think he doesn't care now. Like, he's not a business. So, I care about the same way I care about my country, my views of my country, my democracy. I care about America's. So it's about the spirit of Americana. It's about your democracy. It's about your culture and preserving who you are. It's about you. It's not about the president. But when you become a cult, like maybe 20% of the MAGA people have, it's not all of them. The majority of MAGA are anti-Iran war. But you've got that small other people that are all like, they don't even sound like Trump does that before. They just sound like leftists. Yeah, let's blow everything up. Well, it's just like, you don't even know what America is. You don't care about America. You don't care about America. Because if you cared about America, you wouldn't want the war. You'd want to boost your country, not collapse it. I mean, you would be pro-war, but these people are like, we're going to beat them. We're going to beat them. Or some other guy said, this is not the same as Iraq or these other failed wars. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And if you go online, you can find a video of Trump literally around 2017, like a year after being president for the first time, he first got elected. He's literally up there going, you voted me in because you didn't want any wars, and we're not going to have any wars or boots on the ground. Now let's talk about boots on the ground in Iran. But again, and whatever happens to Trump, I pray for him. I hope nothing ever bad happens to him, and I hope he comes to his senses, because you want your leaders to do well, and that doesn't make you anti-American, anti-democracy. It's just you don't want them turning out like a Democrat or a crazy globalist. Trump's like the best you got, and I wouldn't want a Democrat. So I still wouldn't want a Democrat. They're far worse, and they're even more evil, and they're even more corrupt.
Which one? Wait, did you say you'd rather have a Democrat than a Republican?
No, I wouldn't want a Democrat. I'm saying, like, I would rather have Trump than a crazy Democrat.
Okay, listen,
even though Trump's turning a little crazy.
Ron, you said a mouthful, I get it. Listen, all I can say, there are things Trump has done good, but there are things I don't like what he did, what he said. Again, he is not a king. Remember, he has to go by what the Congress, by the senators, there's other people behind the scenes.
Yeah, you've got to do a lot of work to get things through.
There's other things. To be honest with you, you may not like what I'm about to say. Sometimes it's good to have a dictator. Now, I know the word dictator sounds like a bad thing. A dictator is like a king. Sometimes rules if he's good. If he does what's good for his people. It's good to have a dictator if he does something good for his people. But most proud dictators, you know what they do? They care about themselves and they neglect people and they don't care. That's why people do not like the word dictator.
And by the way, I never said Trump was that anyway. I just said in some areas he's doing that. But in other areas he's done a great job.
Of course,
yeah,
I agree with you on that.
He's done a great job, and I'd rather have him over a Democrat. He's like a boat that's got holes in it and it's leaking. It's like, oh my gosh, we got to get this boat kind of, because he's leaking a bit. He's kind of turning a little bit bad. But it's like, I'd rather have a leaking boat than go boat that drown.
Let me understand you a little bit better. Okay, I get it from what you're talking about Trump. Let me shift gears a little bit. What about Starmer? What do you think of him?
Oh, he's a full-on, negative dictator.
Okay, so if you put, let's say, Trump in one scale, and you put Starmer, which one would you think that will tip the scale so freaking bad?
Oh, no, yeah, Starmer would be far worse. Of course. Yeah. He's a full-on evil guy.
You know what I believe? Starmer? I think he's being bought out. by the Islamists. That's
Yeah,
what
I think he is controlled. Yeah, 100%.
I believe it. I believe it.
No, Jay.
And I had.
He is. I mean, he literally panders to them and everything.
I
He
am
just-
not.
When is he gonna be? When is the next vote gonna be? Not that it's gonna be better, but you never know.
Well, I think it's what we're in now, 2026. So
Yeah.
the next one's in 2028.
Oh shoot! What do you guys go every 5 years? 5 years or 4
It's
years?
every 4 years, I think.
You don't even know?
Yeah, I don't even know for sure. I think it's 4
Wow.
5, 4 5.
Yeah.
Well, type it in, Gemma. Type it in. Say how many
It
years
could be
the
5, actually.
Prime Minister of UK gets elected.
I think it's 5.
Is it 5? Okay, we go back 4 years.
Yeah, he's been in for, I don't know, 2 years
Let's
already.
find out.
But he can get kicked out before then, though, if the government thinks
Yeah, kicked out is like impeachment, but
Yeah.
you really need a lot of votes, like same with Trump with the president.
Yeah, like he has to get a lot of people voting him out. So
What did you find out, Jenna?
Five years. Well,
So the UK is 5. We go by 4. Huh. That's interesting.
yeah, he's been in for like 2 years already.
the
Oh, you guys got
longest
a long
was
ways to
the longest was Sir Robert, 20
That's
years.
what
2028, same thing with ours. So by the time Starmer leaves, or he, oh wait a minute, how many times does he get re-elected?
No, I don't think he can get. Well, we can get re-elected again. I don't
How
think
many?
so.
How many times? In the US, only twice. No more than twice. That's it.
I don't actually know the answer to that.
Oh wow. Yeah. See this time, this for President Trump. That's it. It's the only last one.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if he's the best or he's the worst. The only thing he's like back off of a little bit Iran, and he's trying to reduce the gas and all that stuff, because he's afraid he's gonna lose what is called the House and the Senate to the Democrat, and that means they could impeach him. He doesn't want that.
Yeah, and you've got the primaries coming up, right? Or the midterms.
Yes, that's gonna
Midterms.
happen for November.
I feel like
That's
they're
why
going to
he's
do
like
midterms
backing off now, and he's trying to reduce the oil and all that crap. But otherwise, he doesn't care. He doesn't wanna. He cares about himself too, of course. But I mean, there's his son-in-law. I don't like what he's doing. I think he's also. You know, here's the thing. One thing about I know about Trump, they're money hungry, man. That's it. They're
Yeah.
money hungry.
Sure.
Does he do other good things? Yes. When it comes to money,
Yeah.
I hate to say what I'm about to say, God forgive me for saying that. It's like money is his God.
100%.
Yeah, that's it.
Look, is Trump a good businessman? Yeah. Is he the first proper good businessman you've had as president?
That's
Yes.
it, yes. He has
But does he
good
know
and
about
bad,
all these
yes.
other things? Does he know about all these other things like military and warfare knowledge?
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't know anything, and that's why
No,
he goes
but
to the
you
stupid
have
war.
but you have people who's in charge. I mean, they know what they're doing, but you know what, Ryan?
Thank you, Grandpa.
Just as much as you think you know about us, it's the same thing with me knowing about your politics. I don't know what's going on. Think about it. I don't know. I only know what the TV shows me on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's not always
that's
truthful.
It's hard to get things
Yeah.
sometimes, but especially with our system. Our system's confusing as it is, because we've got multiple party system. You've heard it, guys. Have got 2-party system, I think, right? So yeah, we've got like more than 2 parties. It's a wild country, I live in, like the Wild West. Get shot out for nothing out here, stuff for nothing out here. Yeah. I just pray and get closer to God every day and just pray and just get through it. And just, I suppose just try our best and lead people to Jesus. That's all that matters really in life, isn't it? Jesus, we say it all the time, Jesus is life, he means everything, but he really does, like, he really is everything. But like, without him, I don't think I'll be able to even function, or even live, or even feel like I want to live. I'll be depressed without Jesus.
Yeah. Amen to that.
Yeah, it's getting darker out there. It's a dark world.
Just shows that we are in the end times.
We are indeed. It's mad how it is so biblical. Like everything's biblical is coming true, and like concerning the end times, and there's so many people that don't see it. It's actually crazy. I fucking didn't see it. It's a spiritual blindness.
That's why they need to get into the Word so they're not deceived when the Antichrist comes. They will know the signs to look for, or else many will be deceived. That's what the Bible says, and it's sad. That's why as Christians we need to plant that seed. We gotta tell them with love, not judgment.
Whether they go on following Jesus 100% and give their life to Him after that, I guess we don't know. I guess we'll see. But our job is to just, like you said, plant the seed.
We are supposed to judge, but with love and never hatred.
Exactly, like judging in a correct, holy manner.
Ben's still here. Hey, Ben.
Jim Well got banned.
Who?
Jim Well got banned somewhere.
Oh my God, this guy gets banned a lot.
He's blocked 6 times, but he just came in my stream, so he made another
You
account.
blocked him, or he
No,
blocked?
he got blocked somewhere else, but I got him blocked 6
Okay.
times, but he made another account and came back.
He made another account.
He's obsessed with me at this point because he won't go.
He's not obsessed. I think he's crazy too at the same time.
Yeah, but he got banned somewhere.
Yeah, it's alright. I mean, what am I saying? It's alright. It's his business.
Who's crazy? Hi,
Yeah.
Batman.
Where? Who's crazy?
Batman.
Who's crazy?
Jim Well.
Dom, Jim.
Jim
Dom
Well.
is crazy.
How are you doing? You know, I forgot.
Who's the like in the next American presidency? Like, who have you actually got on the candidates list? Like, who can you actually vote for after Trump? Who are the options?
Right now, I would say probably
J.D.
Vance or
Vance?
Rubio is the next
Oh,
one.
okay.
I want to go with Rubio.
Mm.
Yep.
But usually the one they go next is the vice president, but
True.
I heard Kamala's
I
gonna try to
like a
run
couple of them.
again.
I'm not sure about the vice though. Interesting.
I heard Kamala
Yeah.
might run again.
Something's off about.
I heard too.
I pray not.
Yeah, I hope not. I'm praying. You're right. I'm praying to God. Please, Kamala, no.
I hear you, Batman.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, he was a great guy. Wasn't he?
Oh yeah, Charlie Kirk. He would have made a great president. He would have changed everything around. God bless him. Peace with the Father.
Yeah, when I hear about this stuff, I'm just like, man, we're living in crazy times where people just get shocked because their opinion. And it ain't going to change. It's going to keep happening. I'm sorry to say it to people, but it's going to
Yeah.
increase. I mean, it's happening in the UK. People are getting attacked for their opinion.
It's gonna
Like,
get
bro,
worse.
like people are getting stopped preaching the Bible in public in the UK. That's how bad it's getting. I'm like,
Yeah.
man.
I
They're trying to pass
saw,
laws.
I saw a lady or a guy got arrested for preaching the gospel on the street.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. You guys have no freaking freedom.
No
of
freedom of
anymore.
speech. No freedom
There
of
was
more.
talk about him being president. Who? Charlie Kirk?
What?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that he even thought
There was
about
talks
running.
about him being president. Wow, I didn't know that.
I didn't even think he wanted to run for president.
We don't have.
Yeah, I didn't hear much about him about that, but that's
now,
interesting.
because I wish I could have voted for what was shot. What shot?
He's
I
talking
was
about
saying the
Charlie
person that I would
Kirk.
have voted for would have been shot.
Oh. You want to get
Yeah.
in, Batman? Talk to us about the Lord and where you at, where you stand, and you could also talk to us about politics if you don't mind, or whatever you have on your mind. Come on in, chat with us.
Yeah,
because we're
Charlie.
getting a little bit sleepy and bored.
Yeah. Charlie Kirk said he didn't want to run, but others were talking about it. Well,
How
if
about you,
he.
Muhammad?
Yeah.
Are you a Muslim? You want to talk to us about Islam? Come on
Hi,
in.
Muhammad.
I'm surprised you knew his name was Muhammad, but then I realized, oh yeah, he just shortened it.
Yeah, it's
You can get in the box. We
reading
would
it from
love to
online.
know who you follow.
Yeah. He was also what? He wasn't old enough to run yet.
He was
35.
He was 31.
He can't then. You have to
Oh, can
wait.
you be, is it 35 and up for president?
Yes.
I'm 30.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've learned something new.
I'm
Yes, every day learning.
I felt so happy learning that.
So every year.
I'm
celebrate
33.
happy-
So.
Oh, first Madam President, I see, coming on the way.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I remember when Hillary Clinton thought she won and she released a book 24 hours before the results.
Laughing
Madam President,
hyena.
she's like,
She's not gonna make Hillary. She's done.
She's trying to be relevant again recently. coming out in public. I'm like, why is she talking? What has she got to say? But these people want to be relevant so bad.
Well, Joe Biden just wants to stay in the basement. He don't care.
Or he would have been 35 for the 2028 election, I believe. Wow.
He would have been 35. Yeah.
He would have been 35 in 2028. Oh, that's perfect timing.
Crazy timing.
That would be perfect timing. That means President Trump is over. Then, yeah, you know what? It's so sad. It's so sad. Some people they don't even believe the one who shot him is the one who killed him. I mean, there's a lot of people they rather believe in conspiracy than the truth.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah. And there's a lot of channels out there on YouTube making tons of money on conspiracy theory, and people love conspiracy. The freaking guy shot him. What's conspiracy?
And look, even if the guy wasn't the guy that shot him, which would be crazy.
Yeah,
The point is that look, all right, even if the guy that shot him wasn't the killer, the point is he got shot for his opinion. So
yeah.
We don't have to go too deep into well, maybe it wasn't him that shot. Look, he got killed. Okay, he got killed for his opinion. So I don't like to obsess over. Maybe in the beginning I was a little bit into that, curious, like, oh, maybe it wasn't him. But then I stopped doing all that because I was like, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day they're gonna kill us all because of our opinion.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna think when I'm dying.
Thank you,
and bleeding
Grandpa.
out, oh wait, was it him that shot me?
Batman, you can get in the box.
Batman.
Batman. Da, da, da.
I was more just Superman.
I used to watch the animated Batman, like the animation show.
Oh yeah, the animation. Yeah, the animation is nice actually.
I used to like it. Yeah.
Yeah, the animation. I remember, man. Wow, those days. That tells you how old we are.
Back in the day, shows were nice. Nowadays, they're disgusting.
Yeah, and what happened to that little guy next to Batman? What is he supposed to be? His
Robin?
cousin?
Yeah, Robin. Yeah.
Robin
He's like
Hood?
sidekick.
Little Robin Hood?
Yeah, you could hop in. You don't need to show the camera. Don't show your camera. You could get in, but no.
Now, I want to let you guys know this. Hopefully, I pray that my internet doesn't go out again. Because you guys
But your
pray.
camera does turn on immediately, Batman, when it turns on.
No, but he could turn. What do you mean he's gonna turn on the internet?
No, I pray that it doesn't. I just want to.
Oh,
I just
no.
want to give you that heads up.
Stop.
Because I didn't even expect it to do it now.
Hey, Batman, tell us where you're from. What do you know about the Lord? Do you know Jesus? And then, if you want to discuss a little politics, that's fine. Go ahead.
I don't really get on these streams, so from America.
Okay.
America.
America.
America, as they say, without the A.
It's America.
I'm from America.
America.
I like it when people say that. Tell you
Yeah.
What you said? What I know about the Lord? I know a lot.
Like, who's Jesus Christ to you? If you know him, how long?
Oh, do you have a
Were you
testimony?
converted, or were you born in a
Or even if
family?
not, even if not.
Born Christian, lost faith, and it came back to me. So a lot of personal stuff happened, which is why it came back to me. So we'll just leave it at that.
We want to learn from you, man. We want to learn some, so we can also help others. Some of them are struggling. Some of them having issues. You know, we talk about it like it's not like you're not gonna tell us everything private. That's not what we're looking for. We like testimonies. We like to know people what they know, whether they stand about the Lord. If there's something happened, they could share it. For God says that let the light shine in darkness, for the light of the word of God, let it be heard. So it's good to tell us. You never know who you could touch while you're talking. Someone could be listening here. So don't be shy, don't be afraid. Go ahead.
I know, but I'm a very private person, so
Okay,
I
no
try
problem.
not to. Yeah, I
All
try
right,
not
you want
to.
to talk about, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about politics? What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, we can talk politics. I don't care about that. Like, as long as no one.
Oh, I've got a question, Batman, but it doesn't require you going deep or personal. It is about God. It's not. You don't have to go deep or anything, but kind of a simple way of like.
That's not what she said. But okay, continue.
So like since losing faith and then coming back to the faith because of the personal stuff which we live aside, like, how has that been for you since coming back to God? Like, since it's been working out, has it been
Been
nice?
better. Yeah, everything's been better since coming back. You know.
That's amazing. That's cool. Yeah. Well, that's it. That was my question. Just wanted to know how.
I mean, I wasn't feeling terrible, you know, when I lost faith, but you know, bad things happened and started.
But a lot more makes
spiraling.
sense now
Yeah.
than before.
Yeah, things started spiraling, and then you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just beside the point. So
I'm glad it's all becoming a little bit clearer for you anyway, and your walk is going good. So
yeah.
yeah. So.
But we can talk politics as long as no one plans on shooting me. So I mean, we're good there.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely care about your
So
opinion.
can you tell us a little bit about what do you believe when it comes to, let's say, Trump, the good, the bad, the ugly, go?
About what?
You said you feel more comfortable about talking about politics. Where do you stand against, or good or bad again, about what's going on in the Trump administration?
I haven't really paid too much attention to it.
Okay.
I just know, I know the media is just evil and misrepresents him, but yeah, he's just, and I know he just does a lot of things just to screw with the Democrats now. Like, I know he was like trying to get a $250 bill passed, and he wanted his face on there, and I'm like, he's just doing this to fuck with the Democrats. He knows it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's more like a little game he does just to annoy him.
Yeah, he's like, I'm doing all this good stuff, but let's do this just to.
But let's start doing all this emotional stuff which isn't needed.
Yeah. He's like, if we focus on this, they won't care about this.
Yeah, that's true. He's doing the same thing with the war. If they focus on the war, then they won't care that I'm screwing the economy. And that's the only
Well,
negative.
he's not screwing the economy. It's just this is
I'm not
leftover remnants from the Obama administration, and then because they didn't really take care of the issue in Iran, they just paid them off, and then
That's true.
the Biden administration made things worse by negotiating with Iran when they were hostages taken.
And they also resumed the nuclear deal, didn't they?
What?
I said under Biden's administration, they also resumed the nuclear deal that Trump was trying to get rid of.
Yeah. So this is kind of him cleaning up the mess.
Cleaning up, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
That's fair.
there have to be sacrifices, and you know they're like, the Democrats are all like, oh, but what about gas? I was like, where were you guys on the gas under Biden?
Yeah, it was worse under Biden, 100%.
Yeah, it's like,
But people have
where
a
were you
bad
on that?
memory.
Why were you guys so quiet?
It's because it's Trump and it's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, they got
They-
bad
they
memories.
They didn't care about illegal immigrants until Trump started doing something about it. Until Trump voiced his opinion on it, and then like, oh, we hate, we're all for illegal immigrants. It's like,
Yeah.
where was that the 8 years before when Biden was or Obama was deporting them?
Yeah, he deported so many millions.
Yeah.
But they didn't do anything.
And then there's, how like they're talking about how many bombs Trump used in Iran, but then it's like, what about the billions and billions and billions that Obama did, in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Iran?
Yes, hypocrisy.
And it's like, and he was bombing schools and innocent people and even Americans. Like, y'all gonna be quiet on that? Oh, okay.
Sure.
And like, Obama created more jobs. It's like, again, what he actually did is, I remember this because I was working part-time, he decreased the amount of hours that a person should have to be considered full-time. In response to that, what actually happened is jobs actually cut people's hours and they hired more people.
Oh, right, more staff, but still cut that out.
Yeah. So like I used to get like 35 hours at my 2 part-time jobs I was working. But then when he decreased the hours that it was required to be full-time, all of a sudden my hours got cut at both jobs. down to like 20 hours at each one. So I had to pick up.
So the hours got cut for you, but you were still getting full-time pay.
No.
Oh.
I got my hours cut because they didn't want to get close to paying full time.
Oh, they didn't want to even pay the full-time.
Yeah, so it didn't happen like he wanted to.
Like he wanted to, yeah.
Instead, the businesses were like.
So the businesses screwed it over. The businesses. Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, nah. What we're gonna do is that we're actually gonna cut everyone's hours and just hire more people. So they're like, hey, so.
That's crazy.
So on paper, it looked like there were. Yeah, so on paper, it looked like all these jobs got created, but what actually happened was a lot of people's hours got cut. Just so, and then so more jobs were created technically.
Yeah.
So it's like a bunch of, and the media is like, oh, look at how great he is. It's like, no. Now I have to get a third job while I was in school. So I was already a full-time student, but I was working 2 jobs, and then I had to get a third one. So yeah. So when Democrats were like, oh, we're gonna pay off student loans, I was like, fuck that. I busted my ass in school, went to a local school. I made sure I had like minimum student loans, and I paid it off very quickly when I graduated.
Yeah.
If a retard like I can do it, definitely everyone else can.
Yeah.
And I maintained a 3.3 GPA while working, 2 to 3 jobs at a time.
Damn, that's a lot of work, man.
Yeah, I didn't go out drinking I didn't go out drinking. I didn't go out
you
partying.
didn't even have like a day off then. It's literally a day of work every day.
Yep, work or school. So, if I can do it, you just have to make sacrifices to set up your future. It's exactly what I did. My future looks pretty good right now, so.
Do you think you'll be voting? Did you vote for Trump, obviously, or?
Yeah.
Do you think you'll be voting again after Trump leaves and there's no more Trump?
It just depends on who the candidates are.
Yeah. That's true.
Like,
It'd be interesting to see a new president again, because obviously we're used to Trump, but yeah, I really hope America still like retains everything that Trump has put into place, all the good things he did, obviously.
It depends on who gets voted in.
Yeah, it just depends who gets in. Yeah, I just hope it's not a Democrat, because I know it's going to be like Biden 2.0 again, but worse than Oh.
Yeah, it just depends on who gets voted in.
Democrats are scary about the damage they can do.
Yeah, and then the media twisted. Like, under Biden, we actually had a recession, but they actually went in and changed the definition and requirements to what a recession was, so he wouldn't have one under his administration.
Oh, so it made it look like he's not having. That's so corrupt. What?
Yeah. Yeah, it's corrupt on how they do things. They also changed the definition of what a mass shooting was, so, I forgot what it was before, and they changed the definition on that, and just, I think to either make Biden look better or Trump look worse, and I'm just done with all this bullshit.
And how's life today like? You still working a lot of jobs, or has that changed?
No, I just work one job, but I work like 60 to 70 hours a week, so.
Okay. Yeah. At least you got one solid, long-houred job now.
Yeah, well, I got a degree, so I was able to.
That's amazing, man. Yeah, these combos are nice. Yeah, I'm just. Where's Let's Go? Is he still there?
Yeah, I'm listening, guys. I mean, it's getting late for me, but I'm listening. I'm just once it reaches midnight, I'm like slacking off.
Sleepyhead.
I just got home from work, so I was working the whole day, and I gotta stay till at least 1 o'clock, and it sucks. So I'm like listening to you guys. I listen to Batman, listen to Ryan, unless you all comes in.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. What do you like to be called other than Batman? First name? I mean, I'm not calling Batman, but if that's okay, then I'll call you Batman.
I mean, on my Snapchat, it says Bruce Wayne.
No, what would you like to be called? Would you like to be called other than Batman, or just stick to the word Batman?
Batman's fine.
Okay.
Everyone on the Snapchat calls me Batman anyway.
Okay, that's fine. If I'm about to ask a little personal, but if you think it's too much, you don't want to just say no comment, then I will back off. In other words, don't ask me that. All right. Is there any reason, for instance, you sound like you're American and you're not an ex-Muslim? I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. Are you American?
Yeah, I'm American.
Okay, that's right.
America.
All right. So you're American. You're not an ex-Muslim, so you have nothing really much other than maybe there is something else, which if it's personal, I understand that. But here's my question to you. We did ask you earlier, let's say, about Christ. Did you say you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jen has asked me before.
All right. So let me ask you this: is there anything you wouldn't want to tell us, or you don't want to tell the whole world? Let's say, let's say your family. Do they know Christ, for instance?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm the only one that lost faith, and then lost for a while, and something bad happened, and it's like, all right, thanks for punching me, God, I'm back. Don't worry.
Okay, that's good. Now, how did you get back? Did someone talk to you, prayed for you, or you just got back on your own?
I was in the hospital for a couple months, so when I was there, they had a little church inside there.
Okay.
So yeah, went there. Didn't have much else to go on during the weekends, so especially on Sundays, like most of the staff is gone on the weekends, and so.
Do you
Definitely
believe?
the same nurses, and pretty sure they got tired of, they got sick of me.
They got sick of me. They're funny. That's a good one. Do you believe that? That's a little bit maybe personal. Do you believe if you had done anything in your past, do you believe you wish you could go back and change it, or somehow you believe that this is really difficult to talk about, that I just want to keep it between me and the Lord, and I don't know if God will forgive me? Do you feel that way sometimes, or is it that something going on in your life?
I can tell you some of the stuff I used to say was blasphemy, which I think is why God's like, I'm going to punish you, so yeah.
Okay, all right, it's good to know. It's good to know.
Because when I lost faith, and I was a real jerk, and then
how do you lose faith? Like, is it something done, and you just say, God, that's what happened. I no longer believe you. Is that what you mean by saying you lost faith?
I mean, it seemed like everything that I was doing by myself. The hard work, going to school. I took my education serious, and I was like, I thought everything I was doing was on my own, but so I was like, it's like, is God even real? And then I started questioning it, and I was like, yeah, I just don't believe in him, and lost faith, and then eventually, he's like, all right, you had your fun, now you're being an asshole, and time to put you in your place. And yeah, now I'm back.
So you came back on your own?
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure God led me back, so.
No, I know that. I mean, it's not like someone talked to you. It's not like somebody found out that someone was praying for you. Yeah, like, welcome.
I had a lot of people, even like before what
Welcome.
happened, would pray for me and everything, but.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just had to change your heart, which is something I didn't do.
In order to truly believe, you have to come to Jesus on your own. So I think it's natural to lose faith and then come back.
Yeah, in the free will sense, yeah, you have to respond to what God is doing in your heart. If you're not responding, then
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's people that they grew up loving God, or God, Jesus, and they never lost faith. But I think it's just natural with the free will He gave us is to lose faith, and He will test you, and and if you fail those tests and don't come back, then I think you're just gonna end up in hell, unfortunately, but. Or maybe, like a lot of people do, near the end of their life, they start believing again, and,
Yeah.
Jesus saves them. But hey, it's you know.
You know, as much as I believe in it, it's very hard for me to imagine people going to hell. I mean, I cannot describe it, but it's very awful.
I mean, there are people that deserve to burn in hell.
I understand, but you know, if you think about it, Batman, we all deserve it. We're all guilty.
Yeah, we all deserve it.
Because of the love and mercy of God, we are being saved.
I deserve hell, bro. I don't deserve good.
I understand.
I mean, I know I deserve it, but you know.
I know it's hard to think about in terms of the extremity of it, like how bad it's obvious.
Yes.
A lot of people don't understand the severity of hell.
I can
They don't
always see it.
understand the
Tell
holiness
anybody.
of God. They don't understand like who it is they've actually sinned against. Once you figure out who it is you sinned against, you'd understand why there's a hell.
Yes.
Because hell wasn't actually designed for humans anyway. I think we all know that. Like it was designed for Satan. But obviously, unfortunately, man goes there because he'd rather live like Satan and join Satan.
So since Lucifer tortures the terrible people, do you think he does that to try to repent and make God happy?
Well, he doesn't want to repent because repenting requires having to turn away from evil and turn trust in God. So I don't think Satan wants to repent. But if you're saying like if he's torturing people spiritually, or you mean like
He does it because I don't know if he does it because he likes it or if he does it for.
Of course he likes it. I mean, he doesn't like humans. He hates us.
True.
Yeah.
Satan is the embodiment of evil. He is literally the father of lies for a reason.
Yeah.
Because Jesus
I mean,
is the
that's
father
what
of
he did
lies.
to Adam and Eve
Exactly.
and all of humanity.
And he did that because he's envy and he hates us. He hates us because, one, we're made in God's image, and he's not made in God's image. Even angels aren't made in God's image.
He literally sinned one time and he was kicked out, never to enter again. We sin daily and we're always forgiven. We ask and seek it.
And that's why Satan upset, because he's like,
That's
wow,
just love.
God gives them a chance.
But God didn't give angels free will.
He did actually.
He did? Did I miss that part?
If you actually read about the angels and Satan,
John
Yes.
8:44.
I look at it like in the beginning, right, when there was God, the Bible says in the beginning was God, in the beginning was the Word. The Word was God, the Word was with God, right? That's scripture.
Yeah.
Oh, not
That's
this
John 1.
verse.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's in Genesis as well. But yeah, like, so it was originally God, then he made the angels, and then he made us. So spiritually, like,
John 8:44,
Spirit-
guys.
in a spiritual sense, like in terms of like power, like we're below angels in a sense. Like you saw an angel, you think, wow, that's superior to me. It is in a sense, but they're not actually above you in terms of valuableness. We're actually the most valuable thing. So actually, God looks at us as more valuable than angels and the entire universe. So in the beginning, he did give angels free will the same way he did us. But I look at it like this is just my take on it, right? Because I think like when you look at the story of Satan, like to sin against God, he had to have free will to begin with to even make that decision. So that already is telling me he had free will because he could decide to go, hey, I want to wage war against God and his creatures as humans, his beloved, his most beloved. We are literally like the apple of God's eye. And so that to me says that maybe. Now, there's people that argue how long did they have the same free will now, and what are the angels like now, and in heaven now, and stuff like that. These are interesting questions as well. Like, I look at it like in the beginning, God was testing the angels the same way he tested Adam and Eve. He basically said, I'm going to create angels who serve me and obey me and do as I say, right? But I'm going to give them free will to see like what angels are loyal to me and which ones are not. And the ones that are not, I'm going to kick them out. Right? Well, he did the same with Adam and Eve. He's got nothing. But he did the same with Adam and Eve. Tested Adam and Eve to see if they were loyal to him. Even though he made them, breathed into them, the first thing he did is that I'm going to test if Adam and Eve are going to do as I say, if they actually trust in me, the truth. It's not like controlling, it's like, because if it was controlling, he wouldn't even give you free will. The decide to follow his will. So, and obviously Adam and Eve both obviously disobeyed.
Thank you, Batman.
So I don't know what happened there, Batman, but yeah, I think they had free
This
will.
verse right here goes with this verse.
I don't think Satan could make a bad decision if he didn't have free will, because he'd be forced to worship Jesus and stay in heaven. If the angels didn't have free will, Satan would still be in heaven.
Yeah, because 1/3 they.
Because he'd be forced to stay there. He wouldn't even be able to make a decision to even fight against God. So that's how I think of it. I look at it like a testing, a period of a trial. You put the angels on trials. Which ones are with me and which ones don't want to be in heaven? Obviously Satan didn't want to be there. In fact, he did want to be there, but he wanted to be God over heaven and God over everything. And I think that's the same with man, is that we adopted his lie from Satan, the original liar, Father of lies. And we became like Satan because we was like Satan wanting to rebel against God. We were like, nah, Satan could be right. Let's go with him.
Does anyone else hear a bunch of static, or is that just me?
Yeah.
I think that's my water softener. You hear it?
Oh, okay. I thought that was just me, and I was like, I might have to close the app again. But
No, you could. You know what? All right, guys. I'll see you later. And because I got work to do, but God bless you. Have a good night, everyone.
Okay.
God bless you.
Later.
Well, not to me and you, brother. But yeah, that's a good question, Batman.
yeah.
You ask good questions. These are the questions that I was literally asking. I was literally like, did angels have free will? Like, can they make decisions? Or are they just all like, holy, 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 but they can't think for themselves?
No, yeah, he did give them free will.
But like, the interesting question is, the free will they have now, I look at it like this, here's a possibility, like, again, like I said, it's like, in the beginning, God created everything, right? And so, but he wants to put what he created in a trial. Now I've created you with free will. I want to see what you're going to do with that free will. Will you continue to agree with me and my truth?
Here's the real question. I know he gave them, quote unquote, free will, but when Lucifer questioned God and started a rebellion, started to rebel, I mean, that was kind of like, that kind of went against free will.
How?
Because you weren't really allowed to do, whatever you wanted.
Not really, because that's the opposite of free will.
Yeah.
Because free will gives you the option to do something. It allows you to do something.
Yeah, and when he did, there were consequences, and so,
Oh, I know what you're trying to say, like, is that really free will in that sense?
It's like this question, it's like, if God knows what we're going to do next, do we really have free will? And we do, because he knows every possibility we're going to make, but it's still our decision to make that decision.
Oh, right, yeah, I hear what you're saying. That's a good take.
Yeah. He knows all our possibilities, all the outcomes, but it's still our choice on which one we want to make.
Yeah, I think it could be this. Like, again, I'm just playing with this. Because these ones I'm still trying to grasp them as well, but... Man, you got a good question.
But yeah, it is a tough...
It's a tough one, but I think it could be like the free will we have and the decisions we make. Like, whatever we choose to do can actually bend our destiny. It can actually bend our destiny. So I know what you're saying. God knows what we're going to do before we do it. Yes. But at the same time, whatever you do, right, can still go in your favor and not in your favor based on your free decisions. God still knows what that's going to be. So even though that might sound like a contradiction or sound like you don't have free will, it's just, no, he's just ahead of it before it happens. But that doesn't mean you can't change your destiny. So for example, God knows whether I'm going to go to hell or not. He knows whether I'm a real Christian or not.
Well, he knows you have the possibility to, and knows which choices you...
Yeah, and he already knows
what
before I do
choices
it.
you could make to go there, but
notice how
choice.
he's not coming in and forcing you and saying, only serve me and don't do anything else. And he's forcing you to do it. See what I
I
mean? So I'm
have
not saying,
our
like, yes,
brother
no,
in
but
the
him
bio,
knowing,
guys.
him foreknowing what's going to happen is not
Go
the same as him
subscribe
forcing me
to
or
his
changing
channel.
what I want to do.
He's
you on Games,
amazing.
Jenna? You
Huh?
on YouTube also?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought so. Yeah, I heard you talking, but you were looking at your computer, so I figured you were on YouTube also.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if our free will is like him knowing our decisions is the same as him intervening with them, although he does know them. So sometimes it sounds like, well, was that really free will? Like, so I get that. I'm still trying to grasp that myself. So I don't know entirely all of that, but
He intervenes in the sense of, like, if you make so many wrong decisions that there's a roadblock to cut you off, or so he puts these roadblocks in all our paths that if you go down the wrong path, that like, hey.
yeah, I do think he intervenes in a way where it doesn't look forceful, but he is still like letting you know that that's bad.
So like if you didn't make those decisions, he wouldn't have been there, but.
Yeah, but then he's still leaving you enough room to make your own decisions, so it's not fully like. Yeah, but I hear what you're saying. Yeah, God does still intervene in things in a sense, in a certain way, like I guess divine intervention, or like it speaks to our heart, like to our conscience. You know, telling us not to do
like
certain
Bruce Almighty. I'm doing that as a joke, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember the movie. Yeah.
Evan Almighty was terrible, but Bruce Almighty was funny. Blasphemy, but funny.
Yeah, there were some funny things in it. But yeah, you really do think about these things really well. It's really good. I'm not even like bigging you up. I'm just saying, like, most people can't even think about questions like that. But that's actually a good question.
Well, you know, when I was a kid, I had to question everything. Question faith, everything.
We should anyway.
You know, if philosophy was actually a job, you know, and you can make money off of it, I probably would have been a philosopher, but you can't do anything with that.
Yeah.
So there's no point in really questioning everything like that.
I think it is good to be skeptical about everything, though. Like, look at everything from a possibility of that could be wrong or could be right, or you know, like
Skater.
show all perspectives. Yeah.
Are you just a skater boy?
Skater. I used to try skating. I wasn't very good.
Well, you're doing good. That's good.
Oh, well, I was about to kick him for that, but I can't.
I think he said I'm good, or
No, he said I'm God.
No, he
is
meant
that not that's not a misspelling, that he's actually saying that?
Yeah, it was a misspelling.
Oh, okay.
He said no.
No? Okay, you are saying you're God. Okay. What makes you think you're God, Skater? Interesting.
He was
To claim such
he was a Satanist before.
I mean, it's cool. He can say whatever he wants.
I mean, you can say what you want. Yeah, I'm not judging you, whatever. I'm just wondering
will
why.
and everything.
I just want to know the why. I'm not saying. I'm not judging you. Yeah.
I am, but I'm Batman.
Legendary skill.
How was your day going, Latin?
I mean, I think you should probably do something different than your legendary skills on your knees, like praying instead, but...
What in the world are you talking about, Batman?
Well, he's probably on his knees for his legendary skill, and he should probably be praying instead.
Poster? I have a poster, so I mean, I don't know if you look. My point of view, I have posters.
Posters of what? Little boys?
I have more
What,
posters
like,
of myself.
posters of what?
Oh, he has posters of himself. Okay. Really? I didn't even know, like, why would someone want to do that? I don't know if he's trolling.
I mean, I think that's just pride, which is a sin.
Oh, he's just being rotten.
He's not trolling. Okay. Then he's being honest. Okay, fair enough. Well, he did say the same.
I mean, if he's trying to troll, he's not very good at it. I mean,
Hi, Daddy.
I could troll him.
What's up, yo? What's up,
But,
Joe?
like, I could probably do a reverse image search on his picture, and then find his Facebook or whatever, and then use his real name here if I really wanted to. But
Let's be nice, guys.
Why would I troll? I don't know. Because some people do troll, that's all. Don't worry, I wasn't like saying, you're a troll and I don't believe you. I'm just saying you could be, bro. I don't know. People just troll sometimes, you know, they just say weird things. But alright, you got posters of yourself in your wall, man. I'm not judging. But, yeah, it is a little strange.
I mean,
You know.
how old was he? 30, and he's trying to troll on the internet. Like, I don't know. It just seems pathetic to me.
Yeah, plus, it's
How's-
kind of weird something they got. I mean, that is the literal core of Satanism or being an antichrist, is that you think you're God.
How is your day going, Rotten? I pray that it's going well.
Look, a guy named Jesus, George. That's ironic.
That's Jesus.
Jesus. Yeah, maybe he's Brazilian or something.
I can't see too well on his pictures to this, but I'm assuming it's Jesus.
Don't mock my savior. Thank you very much.
First of all, do you believe in Jesus, or are you just wanting to use that name to mock him?
Maybe his family does, because people that are born into families sometimes give them biblical names.
Hispanic culture does like to name their kids Jesus after Jesus, so I mean, but they do change the pronunciation in respect to Jesus.
That's true.
Oh, it's your real name? So your mama actually named you Jesus?
Yeah, I
So,
think he was
do
just
you come from
joking
a...
when Ryan said she
So-
called him Jesus.
So do you come from a Christian family?
Snake.
Rotten. Let's not use foul language. Oh, do you have a testimony? We would love to hear it. You can get in the box if you want. You don't have to show yourself like Batman.
So Jenna, you preach the gospel on here, right? You talk about Jesus, like you said, right?
Yes.
Do you feel like you're learning a lot from it and like dealing with people and like,
Yes.
you know, like where's your heart with it? 'Cause I know some
Well,
people preach the
I'm
gospel,
not
like,
even... I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be dead after my accident, and I wasn't even. I didn't have a relationship with Christ at the time. I was with my narcissistic ex for 10 years. Then we went through our accident, and after that, the officer said that there's no reason she should still be, should be alive, because when we wrecked, the hood of the truck was bent into the passenger seat. My skull should have impaled that within seconds of flipping. He said that I had a guardian angel, but God redeemed me. God gave me a second chance, because I would have went to hell. So I'm very grateful to him every single day, and I will preach the gospel until I die, even if it means my life will be taken, because it says in the Bible that a lot of Christians will be persecuted.
Yeah.
I will gladly die for my Lord and Savior.
Well, amazing, Jenna. Praise God. I love to hear this. Like people coming right through so much.
And even after, if you haven't noticed, even after Charlie Kirk's death, a lot of people have came to Christ. And I saw a post on Facebook that said, it was with Jesus and Charlie, and it really touched me. And Charlie said in the thing, I could bring more to you. And then Jesus said to Charlie, my child, you know what you've done. In other words, you've done enough. You brought my children to me. So it's very powerful what Charlie did. And a lot of people are coming to Christ after his assassination.
Your fictional make-believe. What did he say? You can be a martyr to be fist? What does that mean? Like, what do you mean by that?
I don't know. I've just been ignoring him. What he's saying is just stupid. He's not even trolling that well.
Right, and
Like,
what are you
he's
trying to
just an
say?
idiot.
That means you get your ass kicked. Or it
Let's
depends
be-
how you define
let's be-
your ass kicked.
let's
Because
be-
being a martyr is not just getting your ass kicked.
Let's be mindful of
Dying for
our
something that is
tongues.
true, something that is love.
Yes, let's
So-
be mindful of our tongues, though. We're supposed to bless and not use our tongues to curse.
Trying to say I said it. What? I don't know what you're saying, man. But yes, we believe in martyrdom, but it's okay. I think you're just a mocker and a scoffer, so I don't think you care about what a martyr is or what Jesus is.
He can't even spell, so you can tell like his
Yeah.
intellectual
Looking at the
capacity
comprehension
is
level,
right
but
there.
even
So
so-
I wouldn't even bother reading his messages.
It's okay, we don't have to give these people attention.
Yeah, he can just talk to himself, and he'll just
Jesus is
just like
Lord
a
and he's
child.
coming back.
He'll tire himself out and fall asleep. Because all he's doing is being a child.
We'll let him, man. I don't have anything against him, but people can say what they want anyway. And if he doesn't like it, he doesn't have to be here. But because I think you said, "Oh, I don't care," when Jenna was talking, but you're here, You don't have to be here if you don't care.
Yeah, he doesn't even do a good job of trolling. Like, I can go into a stream and troll and really get under people's skins, but what he's doing is just dumb. Like, he doesn't know how to troll, he's just an idiot, his intellectual ability is very, very little. So,
Most people nowadays don't know how to troll, and I've had a lot of people in my stream.
yeah. He's not like Skank Hunt, Skank Hunt 44 or whatever from South Park. I like South Park. I know Charlie Kirk thought it was funny when, when they used him, and then,
I didn't see that.
know.
That.
yeah. And then they pulled that episode off air out of respect for Charlie Kirk. You can still watch it on the streaming platforms.
Yeah. That's cool. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Wait, he's in the show.
Yeah.
Did he know
they
he was in the show when they were doing it, or did he?
Be
get
respectful,
surprised and
Rotten.
Yeah, so what they did is
Hi,
they
Tony.
made a... What? Yeah, so they did they had Cartman, like, debating college students and was calling himself a master debater.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember.
Yeah, and, they got
Tired of cussing.
him sipping the water, and even Charlie Kirk thought that was funny.
You got timeout.
God bless you, rotten skater.
I just gave him timeout. I'm tired of the cussing. I do not like the F word.
What do you mean by
He-
timeout?
You can give them timeout for an hour, so if I restream, you can come back in, or you can just block them, or do it for a week, a couple days.
Yeah, if you're a bouncer, or if it's your stream, you can kick them from the stream, or you can
Sometimes it works,
ban them
sometimes
from
it
any-
doesn't, because I've kicked people and they still entered. It's weird.
Yeah, they can come back right away. It's just but if you ban them, you can do it for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, 6 hours, or whatever, or permanent. So
I didn't know it was like certain things, because I thought like, does that come up when you're about to kick them? Like, does it tell you
Yeah.
like, do you want to kick them for an hour? Do you want to kick? Is that what comes up?
yeah, you can. Yeah, so it's like if you can remove them for the stream, which is just like if you
That's just
remove
block,
them,
right?
they
That's
come back
block,
right
that
away.
goes.
Or you can kick them for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever. I forgot all the things. But then if it says banned, that means meet me when it bans them.
Oh, that means the actual.
Block 1 hour, block 1 day, 7 days, 30 days, or block permanently.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I know it's hard with these people. I know it's really difficult, and Jesus talks about like this, but you know what I just do? I know it's hard because I never used to do this. I used to like really react a lot. I reacted a little bit to him there, but I didn't give him too much because I
when
feel
he
like
reacted, he stayed in.
yeah, he stayed in though, which is what they want though. That he stayed in.
Yeah, because he got a rise out of you. So.
Yeah. It's like they thrive off of it. That's what they live for. They live for the thriving of and the excitement of arguing with people. It's like
Yeah.
all they
So
got.
so when I said just ignore him and he'll tire himself out like a child.
He did.
Yeah.
Hi, Super Kate.
That's literally what happens. Like,
What am I
once he
supposed
gets
to do?
the picture that we're not paying attention to him or anything, you know,
Sure, yeah.
unfortunately, you got to treat him like kids. He'll eventually stop and go away, but.
But yeah, like I said, I know it's hard, but we should bless them. I know it sounds strange, but it's not. It's literally what we're supposed to do.
With some people, like.
Bless them and just send them on their way, kind of thing.
Yeah, with some people and on the internet, they just think it's better to troll because of the anonymity. Or like for him, he didn't care because of it. And there are certain types of people, and I don't want to say because he's black or anything, because it's not that. It's just
No, I know what you're saying.
yeah, certain people because black people have been persecuted, and you know, he feels like he can get away with stuff because right now, a lot of people are just I don't want to say overreacting, but overcorrecting for what happened in the past, and so they're giving people the passes for stuff like that, and it's
just wrong.
yeah.
Yeah, we've all done bad. The Bible talks about it. The people that are trapped in these ideologies that are very wrong and very biased, and they're very toxic. They don't care about that. They just want to. And look, like we've all been victims of evil, and so when I say this, it's not that this particular group of people or race have not been a victim. Of course they have. We condemn it. I mean, this is sin.
I mean,
It's a sin. But
fair.
I'm saying that there's certain groups that pretend that they're always the victim and they're still the victim. You know.
Yeah.
Even in a time where that's no longer happening in the West, there is slavery in the world, but there's none of that in the West.
Yeah. The thing is, like, when people are like, oh, but my people were enslaved, I was like, so were mine.
Exactly. Like we've all been at one point or another. But again, like I said, when you're trapped in an ideology, you're always going to think like, oh, like they're against us, so we have to.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Unfortunately,
It's the same with any type of racist person. They're just going to think that everyone's coming at them, and so they think if I attack them first and put them down, then you know I won't get knocked on. But
I worked in downtown Atlanta, and I worked with in an office, and I was like the only white person in there. How racist some of the black people are that I worked with towards other races was so bad and blatant. I was like, one of the ladies I heard, she's black, and she's like talking about, you know, Chinese, and she's like, oh, the Chinese people, and then started making sounds with her mouth that sound, you know, like, I don't want to repeat, but
like Asian accents.
Yeah, not Asian accent, but how South Park would make fun of Chinese people.
Oh, like the South
Yeah. And like how you see racist jokes, and the way they talked about Hispanics and all, you know, I was like, holy! I know if I said anything like that, I would have been fired right away. But I was like,
what a crazy time to be alive though, and I hate bringing race into it because I don't care what colour someone's skin is, but when there is racial hatred or obvious,
you hate someone just because of the colour of their skin and make fun of them, like that's not right.
But we have to bring up race. We have to bring up race, unfortunately, in circumstances where white people as a people are actually being systematically targeted. It's true. I mean, they say systematic racism is against them. No, it's actually the other way around. It's systematically against us. That's why these sort of things in our culture are being birthed, such as if we said it, we'd get in trouble. Why? Why would we get in trouble? It's because look what's happening. There's a shift. Something's going on. That wouldn't happen years ago. Years ago, people could make jokes and it wouldn't be bad or whatever. And now everything's sensitive and everyone gets offended. And there is real problems in the world. There is real racism, and when I see real racism, I call it out no matter who it is. So I am anti-racism, but I'm also anti, being racist towards white people, and it's okay. That's not good. That's not good. I think that's good. Like when you hear people say, well, you can't be racist towards white people. Another confusing lie from Satan. It's just another.
So as you notice, the less and less God is in the world, or
exactly, there's going to be more of that stuff.
Yeah, the less and less there is of Christianity, that the more and more evil we see. I mean, evil's always been there. Like, don't get me wrong, like slavery was evil and all that stuff, but it's just, I just think it's exponentially growing.
Exactly. Christ wants to bring people together. Christ wants to bring people together through Him, but He knows that because of His nature and the nature of the world is naturally to rebel against Him. He also knows that there'll be a natural divide. I mean, even Jesus says, like I didn't come to. He said, I came to cause mother and daughter to depart from one another, and I came with a sword to actually. I know this sounds like I'm being contradicting, but what I mean is that God's nature is to bring people together. But because of that, and the world hating Jesus, people are not going to want to come together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because they have a different nature. So if I say, do you believe we should all come together and love each other? People will go, yes.
No.
To do that to Jesus, they'll go, no. Why not Jesus? Why do you want to come together in all these other ways, but we don't want to come together with Jesus? It's because it's Jesus.
Like this month, I think is the most blasphemy month that we have, Pride Month. Like, you shouldn't be taking pride in something like. First off, we shouldn't be taking pride in ourselves like that. Which is one reason I don't have pictures of myself on my profile.
Yeah.
Because I think, taking pictures of ourselves and posting them and everything, I think that's pride.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah. So that's why I don't really use social media, and when I do, I actually don't even have pictures of myself on there. I don't take pictures of myself, so I don't post them, but other people do. So.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking pride in crazy. I think social media is, unfortunately, it is, one of the temptations of the devil, and it is blasphemy, I think. But hey, that's the world we live in.
All these temptations are everywhere, and pride is everywhere. It's all over the internet. It's all in these events,
Hey,
like you said, the events with pride events and things. That's major pride. I mean, that's what they call it, pride, literally.
Yeah. So Pride Month, they kind of, I'm like, we're taking a whole month worth of sin. So I was just scrolling on Snapchat, and I saw someone post that, and I was like, so I questioned it, and apparently
Thank you, Don.
whoever posts that stuff on there, they have to approve your messages now. I'm like, oh, this is so stupid. You can't even question people now on there.
Yeah, it's freedom of speech, even in that area, is not affected.
Yeah, I'm like...
How was your day?
I was like, if someone's gonna post something publicly like that, you should be able to comment publicly. Anyone should be able to comment, and you should be able to see it, and, if you don't want people to do that, then you gotta have thick skin if you're gonna do that.
When are you going deep diving again?
It's unfortunately, it's like the South Park episode. I hate to go back to that, but it's like when Cartman had Butters
Are you going soon?
go through his social media and remove all the negative comments. That's exactly what Snapchat and others are doing now. You have to approve comments, so anything that's negative, you're obviously not going to post it. But
and we're doing it because people don't want to be offended, or these policies they put in the apps.
Yeah.
They just don't want people saying things that censor. They censor it and flag it up as.
It's sad that South Park is
predicting shit.
Yeah, it used to be The Simpsons, and now it's South Park, and eventually, I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Idiocracy.
I think I've heard of it. I've never seen it though.
Yeah, it's a comedy. It shows how the world's going to be in 500 years from now. It plays on Comedy Central. You can watch it for free on YouTube. But the people that made the movie, they didn't think it was going to do too well, so they didn't waste money promoting it. So it has a quote-unquote cult following. But it shows how the world is regressing and going in a negative way. And, like, for instance, the costume designer, she chose the dumbest shoes possible for the movie that she didn't think anyone would ever wear. But we wear those shoes today. A lot of people wear them, and it just happens to be Crocs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got popular all of a sudden, didn't they?
Yeah, so they used that in the movie because they thought these shoes are so dumb, so ridiculous, that there's no way people are actually going to wear these in the future. Unless you're stupid.
Yeah, I used to think like they looked a little silly and odd. And when I was younger and I used to see my siblings or people that I know wear Crocs, it would be weird back then. But then like now it's not that weird to wear them.
Yeah, it's still weird to wear them.
Still weird.
I call people out.
Sure, I still
like, dude, you're really wearing Crocs. And they're all comfortable.
Yeah, I still think it's weird.
I'm like, I don't care. Someone's going around with no clothes on, but I still put on clothes.
Hi, Kevin. Are you still here, Don?
Yeah, it is a mad world, and it is getting a lot more evil and dark out there. But
It really is. And then I do recommend people watch the movie Idiocracy, just to show like the trajectory, because I really think that our society is heading in that direction, unfortunately, especially with the less and less people believe in God. We're gonna fall into a terrible situation like that.
yeah, I think it's just like the Bible says when it says, you know, just like in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the days of last days, right? Or in the coming of the Son of Man, like before Jesus comes back, he did
Yeah.
say.
We're gonna need the Noah's Ark 2 soon.
Yeah, we're gonna need literally
We're
like
gonna need a sequel. Like God,
take us out
need
of
the
this world right
sequel.
now.
Like
This world needs a whole reset.
yeah. Unfortunately, we do. Like we're going
We do.
in the worst
And the
direction.
only one that can do that reset is God. Like we can't do it ourselves through just nuking it.
Well, I don't think anyone that can do that is God, because that's
Well, yeah, in a sense, because
Technically-
when he comes back, he's going to judge the entire world, destroy all evil and sin, and then create a new world. But that's
New earth and heaven.
the president of the United States could technically reset the whole world. You know.
yeah, true. I mean, he could put nukes and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's got enough nukes to destroy the world 10 times over. So, in theory, he could technically reset the world, be safe in his bunker, and yeah. But yeah, so that's why saying anyone that can do that is God. It kind of reminded me of the spoof that that the boys did with Homelander trying to become God, trying to say he's God and everything. It's like no, that's just
Yeah. I meant more in like a spiritual way, mainly though, like sin, you know.
yeah. We really
Because
just need.
you can nuke everything, but then even if there's survivors, there's still sin and there's still a cursed world.
Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be survivors just because a nuke doesn't destroy like a whole. Like it's very, very powerful, but it's not gonna destroy like a whole state. Like it's like how they're depicted in movies and everything. It's just movies just over depict stuff. It's like when they depict guns and the guy's shooting with like 100% accuracy and getting headshots on everybody. It's like that's impossible. First off, no, I don't even.
Yeah, like you're not gonna have that much
extremely skilled, but then when they're also depicting someone shooting with a suppressor on the gun, and it's like it's super quiet. It's like no, it muffles it a little bit. It lowers the decibels, so you don't lose your hearing while shooting, but it doesn't make the gun silent. That's something. Yeah, it's just
that's Hollywood, man.
yeah.
They also do it the other way around.
They over depict the nukes and to being super powerful. So, if we did have a nuclear war, there would be a lot of fallout, but the world would actually be similar to how, to how it would come out in the show and the video game Fallout. There would be some mutations, some people that lived under a rock basically that would be okay, but for the most part, most people are gonna die. It would probably kill 90 to 98% of human race.
Yeah, no, it would be terrible, but yeah, like you said with the Hollywood thing, they do the same thing with the other way around. It's not just on target, unrealistic on target shots. I mean, they even do it where like the guy's missing obvious shots. And you're like, how are you missing all these shots? He'd clearly be shot. He'd clearly be shot.
Star Wars.
Yeah, it's like like Star Wars. Or yeah, like it's like, bro, like how is he not dead? Like you die or something. Like, you would not get away with that shit. But Hollywood's obviously going to do those like near misses, and it's like that would never miss. That would literally. I think they do it to save the characters.
I was just talking to Jenna. She hasn't really said anything, so.
Yeah, Jenna, come on.
I don't want to take over her stream, but-
I'm just showing some verses of the last days.
Oh yeah. Get some last days verses up.
Acts 2:17 is one of them.
Yeah.
The
I see
pouring
your
out of the
streams
Spirit.
pop up on my YouTube shorts a lot, or your shorts pop up a lot of the time when I go through YouTube shorts, but
Yeah.
ever since I started following you, I'm like, man, this girl's popping up a lot now. But I don't really follow people on there, so
Yeah. My channel is definitely about nature and God. I love animals.
yeah, I
They're
saw
definitely-
you got a video of a plant.
Yes, and I love flowers too.
Yeah.
God made everything beautiful. I will literally drop everything if I see an animal or flowers. Okay.
Even a baby?
No, not a baby.
If you're holding a baby, you said you
No.
would drop everything.
Well, not a baby. That's a different story. Okay, that's fragile. You love that. Okay, like a book or something.
Okay. Just have to check, because you said I'll
Yeah.
drop everything.
I could never do that to a child.
Oh yeah, everything.
Well, I like to play devil's advocate sometimes, but that's just to check people when they say stuff.
Babies are blessings from God no matter what. The circumstance might be awful at
That's a
times,
tickler.
but they're still blessings.
Yeah.
And
So, I heard this story. I was on a YouTube channel called Mr. I don't want to plug his name, but he tells like these stories, and he told one where this guy was in World War II, came across a soldier who was unarmed, lost in days, and it was an enemy soldier. He pointed his gun and had the chance to unalive him, but he let him go. And then he saw that, after the war ended and World War I and everything, and, he saw the guy again, and it just happened to be Adolf Hitler that he let go.
What? Is that true?
That's the story he told on there, and I was like,
That is
like,
true.
he put in a lot more depth, and I was like, what? Like, imagine I would not have told anyone that story that I let Hitler go.
Oh, I love when Americans talk.
I would have been like,
You actually killed Hitler. He was an evil man.
Oh, fuck.
yeah, I would have been like,
Damn.
I let that guy go.
Oh my god.
It's like God tested me and I failed.
Could have saved a lot of people there.
He had so many of his
But-
own
but-
people killed. It was horrible. He was not a good
but
man
who knows
whatsoever.
what evil would have replaced Hitler if Hitler was never in charge. Like, there would have been another evil that came.
There would have been
from
some other
power.
crazy leader, maybe.
But we don't know.
Who was
Hitler-
next in leadership after him?
I have no idea. But Hitler just killed. Like, he was a terrible person. Like,
Yes, he
his
was.
rise And what he did for Germany before World War II started was good, but after that, he clearly went crazy and killed a lot of people. And
Went full dictator.
he turned Germany around. Like they had massive hyperinflation. Like you could if you look up pictures in the 1930s, you can see kids stacking building with stacks of paper money. That's how bad the hyperinflation was. Like you could use a wheelbarrow full of cash to buy one loaf of bread.
Oh yeah.
That's how bad hyperinflation was in Germany, and Hitler did a lot to turn that around, but he kind of went, he was insane, clearly. Smart, but insane.
Yeah. And
He did some good to help Germany out, but everything he did after that kind of was really, really bad.
He was 100% a antichrist.
If one of the assassination attempts happened before World War II started, he would have been seen as a hero in Germany for everything he did for the country. But
Yeah.
after that, just killing people for no reason, starting a war for no reason, and
Some people believe that a lot of these globalists or people that are at the top are
I would I would like to know how he got to that point, how he got so evil. Like, how was his childhood? Was he abused or something? Like, how does his mind turn that dark? It's just
I don't really remember.
you don't just get to that point. Like, there's something that just it's just awful.
I don't want to be judged by everybody, but I kind of want to read his autobiography and his book that he wrote just to kind of see into his mind. But obviously, if you order his book or if you order his autobiography, or not his autobiography, but his biography, then people are gonna look at you very, very funny. It's like they're gonna be like, "You might be racist." I'm like,
They go why does he care about what Hitler thinks?
it's because he was a huge part of history.
It's just like any historical figure.
He changed the course of the world. I'm curious on how he got to power and how he got to
nothing wrong with that.
people
Exactly. It's just like learning about any historical figure, about any good things or evil things they did. It's like
I don't think people would look at you bad if you ordered a biography on Stalin or Mussolini or someone a bunch of these evil people or Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan was
probably even worse.
Yeah,
he killed even more people than him.
Yeah, I think it's I can't remember the percentage. It's like an eighth of the world's population has ties to Genghis Khan because of how many women that he raped when he was conquering. So it's something weird like that. Maybe it's the 16th or there's you can Google it, but I was like, dang.
That's wild, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. No one would look at you weird if it was them, but I think it's because they highlight Hitler and this is not saying he's not evil, he's evil, but it's
but there's been just as evil people.
Exactly.
But I mean,
but because he was involved in a world war and played a big part, I think that's another reason.
Yeah, Alexander every time I say Alexander, Julius Caesar and Alexander the Great, those were terrible people, conquerors and everything. Those people raped and pillaged. But if you read books about them on how they rose to power and and everything, no one looks bad on you, or no one will be like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I mean, if I see someone reading all these books about how these people came to power, I would probably be a little worried about that guy. I'd be like, I think he's trying to raise power.
He's trying to be a dictator.
Yeah.
And I suppose they won't care because they'll be like, these people are like, from hundreds, if not thousands of years ago. But like Hitler is obviously still in kind of recent times, and so maybe that's another good thing because it's not that long ago with Hitler.
Well, time is relevant because people say it's not that long ago, even though it was, over 80 years now since World War II happened, ended.
Yeah.
But then, like, on the flip side, like, that's not too long ago, if you think about the history of the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Or even the history of the universe, But on the flip side, 9/11 really wasn't that long ago, but now there's people making jokes about it.
True.
I was like, I grew up and I knew exactly where I was when that happened, so, and people are making jokes like that really wasn't that long ago, but, but I don't think anyone's going to look badly on you if you order a biography on whoever that guy was, the terrorist guy, but,
Yeah.
I don't even want to say his name.
H.H. Holman's was a serial killer.
Who?
H. Holman's?
I don't know. There's a long list of
He was
serial
considered
killers in
very
US
evil.
history. There's a lot of evil that happened.
He died in 1896 in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, the U.S. has a long history of serial killers. It's crazy.
It's true. Yeah, there's so many known ones as well.
Yeah, so there's a lot of known ones, and then we always have the unknown ones because there's so many unsolved murders.
True. Yeah, there's so many things that never got brought to the light as much as the other serial killers.
Yeah, so a lot of murderers go unsolved.
That's true. Yeah, because you can't solve every crime, obviously, but
Yeah.
so unsolved ones are actually more interesting. They're more interesting because it's these are the ones that probably just as evil, but you just never hear about them, like the well-known serial killers, or the cases where those are major news.
So I think there's a statistic that says in the average lifespan or your average lifetime, you're gonna come across 8.
Oh yeah, I heard that one years ago. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I had someone say that to me years ago when I was 18 or something, and they were like, "Did you know you probably walked past a serial killer multiple times or something?" Or they brought up that thing you just said, and I'm like, "Whoa, that's weird to think about that."
Yeah, it's weird to think that
Any
one
bad
of the victims. It's that same guy that I told you that told the story about that soldier. He tells another story, and apparently it's 100% true, about this couple that went for a walk. They had just started dating. I think it was their first date. They went for the walk, and they were going. It was nighttime. They were walking on this path, on this trail, in the woods. And the girl stepped on something, kind of squishy, and they both got. Sorry, I was reading one of the chat, but they both kind of got this weird feeling. So they turned around and went back to their car and left. Years later, they're married, they're watching TV, and this guy's on there, and they're like, "Hey, was there a time you almost got caught?" And they're like, "Yeah, this couple, they snuck up on me, and I had to hide in the bush real quick, and then they stepped on him, and that was the only time I almost got caught." And it's a very famous serial killer because that was on, and I can't remember who it was. Netflix made a show about him that
Do you guys
I can't
know
remember.
Joseph Stalin?
Stalin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stalin. He was the leader of the USSR during World War II.
He's one of in history one of the evilest men. He had a lot of his own people killed.
Yeah, and he has a city named after him, Stalingrad.
Wow, he
Oh
did.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed a lot of his own people, but that's communism for you. I mean, literally, they just killed their own people.
Yeah. But
Nothing
yeah, he
good.
goes to some evil stuff. He's a very evil person.
It's
Like
mad
I
how,
said, if you ordered his biography, no one's gonna look twice at you. Well, some people that are smart.
especially these leftists out there, they're all communists anyway. They're not going to think that's weird.
Yeah, but if you ordered a book about Hitler, everyone's gonna,
He was also in a
everyone's gonna
cult.
look bad, like down on you.
He was also in a cult.
Was he? Oh my gosh, I'm not surprised by that. When you gotta be in some sort of darkness team.
He was considered the father of nations.
Wow.
This is
Right.
disgusting.
Yeah, Mussolini was a terrible person. There's so many truly evil people that have rose to power, especially in the USSR.
Even today, he has retained popularity in Russia and even native Germany. So
Yeah,
people
definitely.
still go by what he taught in Russia and Germany, which is awful.
Yeah, he is.
Or Georgia, not Germany.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Why would anybody want to
maybe
live by
somewhat
that?
in Germany, but I don't think so in Germany. But yeah, I mean, there's crazy people at all over the world.
It makes
that
you
would
wonder
probably
people
crazy.
still live by what Hitler was trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, apparently, like there's
So much
a
evil.
not rumors, but whatever that Hitler actually escaped Germany and lived in Argentina.
Oh yeah, they say that, and you got on a plane and flew
Imagine if all these evil
Yeah,
people got
shit,
together.
Oh, shit,
That would be
yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
Imagine if they all got together, him, Hitler, and everybody. That would be horrible. Their
No,
mindsets
that's
are
it.
demonic as
That
it
already
is.
is happening in the context
Yeah,
of evil
that's
people around the
actually
world.
happening in the world right now. Like,
It's already happening, exactly. You've got people just as evil as them, if not worse than them, already running.
look at all the people that actually went to that guy's island. I don't want to say the name because I don't want to.
Yeah. Exactly.
And when Trump said, like, you know, if I was to release these names, like, it would be like the downfall of America or whatever. So that tells you right there
How bad
there's so many people in power in the U.S. that are,
That are in the Epstein
and it's
files.
not even, I don't even think it's the politicians. I think it's like people that are like the head of the chair of the Democrat Party and the chair of like the Republican Party. I feel like it's those two people are at least, you know, I believe it's both sides. I want to say, you know, it's not the Republican Party, but
No, there is going to be a
again,
worse.
they're two sides of the same coin.
Exactly.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was more on the Democrat side, obviously, but
Yeah, I think it's more Democrats,
it's
but
more Democrat, but
obviously
there's
there's a lot of
Republicans though.
yeah, there's a lot of fake
Because no one's
Republican representatives out there that
Yeah. Because Republicans aren't angels out here, you know.
you'll hear a good joke if you haven't already heard it. This guy asks, he's like, he goes, is this the NFL or the NBA? And he's like, there's currently X amount, I forgot the number, how many people are actually being faced with sexual charges? How many people are, you know, have I forgot how much debt and, you know, credit card debt and filing for bankruptcy and all this. And he asked, like, you know, several questions like that. And, you know, you're supposed to say, you know, is it the NBA or the NFL? And the real answer is, it's the members of Congress. So, I mean, yeah, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So there's a lot of evil people out there. It really is. They all rise to power.
And a lot of their evil, we probably just can't fathom it, you know?
It,
We
it's
can't comprehend it because it's just way above our thinking.
yeah. It's just like with Julius Caesar. Yeah, like there were so many people that were evil and sold them out to, you know, got them killed, like, cause
Yeah, didn't you get stabbed or something by a
This is what
dagger?
we were talking about.
yeah,
Yeah, it was a dagger or something.
yeah, he got
They stitched him up. Yeah, they stitched him up or something.
No, he died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying, did he die because someone wanted him to get killed and he got stitched up, or was it kind of like a planned murder thing? Or?
It was an assassination attempt, and he got stabbed in the back and died. So that's why, like, if you see, like you'll see somebody with, like, put, like, a knife in the back of, like, a Caesar salad, or, like, Caesar dressing, stuff like that. Unfortunately, I know, I love history, so I know a good bit about it.
Do you know who Socrates is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it.
Philosopher.
I was like, oh my god. He's gonna know. Read this. Didn't he,
Yeah.
I swear he was a believer in God, or am I wrong?
I can't remember. I know a lot of his philosophical beliefs and everything, and I learned a lot about ancient Greece because they're the ones that actually came up with democracy.
That's true.
Yeah, they invented democracy.
They're literally the oldest Democrat because they created it.
Yeah. And
Greece
then
is so sad.
I know a lot about philosophers, but then when I was in high school, I really got into World War II because there was so much that happened there.
Sure, you can learn so much.
And a lot of technology evolved from World War II. So like the jets that we have today they got fast tracked because of World War II. A lot of the guns we have, if you think of like pre-World War II, there were a lot of bolt action, but now we got a lot of full auto and semi-auto guns because of World War II. There was a lot of technological advancements due from World War II. So,
yeah. America.
Just because to defeat your enemy, you have to have the better weapons and everything.
You have to advance
to beat
and
them.
improve.
Yeah.
Americans probably have done that, I can tell you.
So better communication devices. I don't think phones really got developed because of World War II, but phones were developed in like late 1800s. But a lot of the communications and stuff, it advanced because of World War II. Like the plane got invented in like 1906 or something like that, but because of World War II, in World War I we had the propeller planes, and like they were literally just, hanging their arm out the side and dropping the bombs.
Really? Whoa.
In World War I. Yeah.
What, just literally dropping it by hand?
Yeah.
That's so crazy. I suppose because they didn't have anything to drop it out through the plane.
Yeah. They planes were very, very new.
So wait, does that mean they'd have to fly up there and get high into a high altitude, and they'd have to carry the bomb with them in the plane until they
they would have them there, but they would literally just reach their hand out and just drop them. Yeah. So
I also love that. I love the guns they used to use in the American
so
Civil War.
originally, like the guns that were put on the propeller planes, obviously the propeller was on the nose, and then the guns were like right there in front of the pilot, but behind the propeller. So what happened was this happened way too often during World War II. When they're shooting the gun, it would actually hit the propeller sometimes.
Oh, I was going to say, because it's so close.
Yeah. I mean, eventually they created like an intermittent thing to make sure it shot in between the blades.
Yeah.
Like they had to time that, but yeah.
Yeah, America's come a long way, man. Like, I love their guns as well. They use in like American Civil War. You know what I mean? They got to pull the thing back, and just so they can get the bolt in, and then they.
So what you'd probably be interested in is during World War II, we still used propeller planes then, because obviously like the most popular one is the what's it called, the P-51D Mustang. That was the most popular. That's the most famous. You have like the British Spitfire and everything. But Germany Hitler knew how how important, the technology was. So Germany actually developed the jet planes first. And they were so much better. And the only way that the American pilots could even counteract them, or just the Allied pilots, we'll just say that, they would get up very, very high and just go down, and to try to even keep up with the jets. So yeah.
America's technology is crazy today.
Yeah, I mean, we're one of the leaders in technology. I'm pretty sure Japan's the other one, and China just steals everyone's technology. So I mean,
yeah, China is also advancing in a crazy way.
Yeah, like they have their own version of the F-22 Raptor after they hacked the U.S. and I think it was under can't remember if it was under Obama or Trump, but it was in around that time frame that they hacked the U.S. I want to say it was under Obama, but now they have their own version of their F-22. It's not as good, obviously. It's a knockoff, but I mean, I'm just more annoyed that Trump replaced the F-16s with the F-35s. I know a lot of military history because, like I said, in high school I was big on it. But the same issue that we had, I think it was in Vietnam, with our F-4s, where we thought, those were one of our first fighter jet planes. And
is that the same one? Is that the same one? I don't know if it is the same one. But it kind of fascinated me because I found out that the Iran military still used the same planes that you guys used in Vietnam.
It might be. I know when the U.S. started to
they're so old. They're so old, but they look.
They thought the missiles would, we wouldn't have dogfights anymore, so they only equipped them with missiles. But the Vietnam military realized we didn't have guns on them, and that if you get within a certain distance, the missiles aren't armed yet. So what they did is they got into dogfights with them, and they were shooting down the F-4s at a high rate. So eventually they put guns on them for dogfights, and I forgot where I was going with that because I got distracted.
It's cool.
Oh yeah. With Trump ordering so many F-35s and replacing the F-16s, I know the F-16s are very old and outdated technology, but a skilled pilot can beat an F-35 pilot in a dogfight with the F-16. Like, it takes a very skilled pilot, but if you find one, they can beat an F-35 in a dogfight, and that's when I saw that, I was like,
that was so difficult though.
Place the F-35 or the F-16 yet, but they're phasing them out, and I think the UN, I think the U.S. is, I don't know if we're giving them or not donating, but selling them to the UN to use, but yeah, the U.S. is slowly phasing. I don't know if they're still slowly. I haven't paid attention in years, but they're replacing the F-16s with the F-35s. And under Trump, he didn't renew the contract for the F-22s. And I get it. The F-22s, I think, were designed in the 1990s, and old technology, but they are the most superior.
Yeah, they're still advanced even for an old technology.
Yeah. It's like we still use the B-52 bombers, and those have been since World War II.
True. I suppose all of these planes, they're still getting used, maybe just for other operations.
Well, the B-52 keeps being upgraded. It's just like with the F-A-18s that the Navy uses. It just.
I like that one. What they call it, the Spirit or something. The Spirit.
The Spirit. Are you talking about
that
the
black
B-2
one?
Spirit? Yeah, the B-2 Spirit, the flying Dorito.
doesn't even make a sound.
Yeah, the flying Dorito. I think they were. Yeah, I think they were only truly used under Trump. So.
True, he only used it in the Iran war like once, right? When he dropped the
Thank
bombs.
you, Jason.
He used it when there was somebody getting out of line. He just did a preemptive strike on them, and they're like, "We're sorry." So, like, yeah. Trump showed force, and a lot of these countries should just. And I hate to say this, Trump is a bully, so they should just back down and just wait for the next president. But they should really be like, yeah, we're just gonna wait for the next guy. F this. Like, we don't want to meet God right away.
Yeah, Trump was like, the spirit, the Dorito, the flying Dorito. It flew in and they didn't know it entered the airspace, and he said they didn't even know it left either. They didn't even know it was there or existing.
Yeah,
Until the bomb dropped.
It's very secretive, but it's the whatever material they use, the angle of the materials, and the thing is, I'm not even gonna read that guy's comment, but I think the Germany was actually developing planes in that similar shape. Right before the war ended. I think they had started to develop.
Yeah, they started having weird, crazy technologies and like planning stuff.
Yeah, and I think when obviously the U.S. and Russia kind of met in Berlin and defeated them, I'm pretty sure the U.S. stole a lot of their technology notes.
Yeah, maybe they did. I think they probably copied Germany.
Dang, Chaz, you interested in them?
Chase, be nice.
I don't know. Maybe he is. So maybe they did copy. Germany have always been really good with their technologies, even with their cars and stuff.
And I stay away from like Volkswagen, Porsche.
Porsches are nice though.
Alrighty, guys. I hate to cut you off, but I'm gonna get off now because it's almost
I'm gonna
1.
go
But
read some more of the Bible and go to bed. So y'all have a good night.
You too, man. You too.
you guys are always
take care,
welcome
Jenna.
here.
Thanks, Jenna.
You're
Appreciate
very
it.
Thank you.
welcome. God bless you guys. Bye.
God bless. Oh, someone gave you a gift. Look at that.
It's probably
Getting a
for...
wheel. What is it?
God, what did you get? Let's see.
A rainbow.
Oh.
Oh, thank
That
you,
means
Grandpa.
holy.
No, pride.
Our faces are like, pride. It's alright, the
See what
rainbow
this
is actually
says.
God's rainbow, isn't it?
Another rainbow.
Rainbow comes from God anyway, pride is
Yeah.
Oh,
stole
you're
it.
the best, Grandpa. That's a
They
glitter
stole
dragon
our-
wheel.
And I saw a pride
Oh,
march
he's
once.
a few wheels.
Bro, I saw a pride march once where they used the rainbow and put the Holy Spirit on it.
Alright,
Like,
Vince. Get it,
Yeah.
Vince.
Oh, thank you.
Tugboat.
He's actually giving so many gifts.
Yeah. The wheels,
Oh,
I think,
you're
are
such a
what, 1,000?
sweetheart.
I suppose you can't end the live yet because he's gifting me.
Yeah.
I want to get them gifts.
Well, they have to go one at a time, so you could have hit it like 5
Oh
times.
my goodness, Grandpa.
You call him Grandpa? I think it was Vince Black on my thing.
Oh, he calls me Grandma. It's just a thing we do.
Okay. I was like...
9,000?
Am I seeing things right?
I was
Nine?
like, maybe I'm
You just
Maybe
sit.
maybe you're the grandpa.
wrong.
Oh, look, we're best friends, so when you can say that to your own best friend, you know you're best friends.
BFFs.
Oh my goodness, 9,000 in gifts.
Piffles.
Grandpa.
Right. I used to watch the Batman animated series.
Yeah, that's what got me into
That
Batman.
was so good. That was the best one.
You're
Yeah,
the
guy that
best.
voiced him, he
Thank
passed away,
you.
unfortunately.
Yeah. That was the best. Some say he was the best voiced Batman.
Some say he's the best Batman.
Yeah, period.
Yeah, because he did
Thank
get
you.
one live action
Mm.
version, even though it was like maybe 5 minutes long of being Batman or Bruce Wayne.
Those things are expensive.
It was on the show The Flash.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, Crisis on Infinite Earths, I think.
Oh, God bless you.
So I think they were going around looking for Batman, and they came across several.
Oh my goodness, Vince.
This guy's
Drawing a blank on his name,
crazy.
but
I know.
Is he gonna stop? You gotta
He's
go.
already up to 10,000. Grandpa, we're gonna get broke.
We're getting tired. We're getting tired.
well, I can go ahead and hop off, but yeah.
We can actually hop off if you want to.
Yeah, alright. Y'all have a good night.
God bless you
Take
guys.
care,
Have me favored so you know when I'm live. You can always
Alright,
get in the
have a
box.
blessed night.
You too,
Blessed night.
Batman.
Bless.
You
Bye.
too, Ryan.
Bye, Jenna. Bye.
Bye, Ryan. God
Thanks
bless
for
you.
having me.
You're always
Appreciate it.
you're always welcome here. God bless
Love,
you.
love, love.
Love to you too. Thank you.
God bless.
Are you done, Vince? Good night, Grandpa. Thank you so much. That was a lot. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. Good night, Grandpa. See you tomorrow. Read your guys' Bible. Seek the Lord. Good night, everybody. This is pretty much part 2. Because I kind of had to restart it. But it's only 2 hours, so there's, you can, I will still clip certain parts, but I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'm too tired to do it right now. I might, I don't know yet. But subscribe, comment, like, and share my content so we can get more amazing people to discover this channel, so we can all grow in our faith. And tonight's conversation was very interesting when I went live the second time. And Ryan was amazing. He's from the UK. And Batman, I can't remember if he said where he was, but you know, please, I do pray you'll seek the Lord and the truth, which is the Bible, and you equip yourself so you will not be deceived when the Antichrist comes, because he'll be coming first, and he will sadly deceive many. For the ones that don't know the signs to look for, which is in the Bible, everything is literally in that Bible of how we should approach things, live our lives according to God's will. And it shows us how much we're loved. But God bless my editor. God bless my family in Christ. Any support's always appreciated through the QR, or you can go to my bio. Just click the link, it will direct you, and go down to where it says membership options. That's where you actually purchase. But any support's always appreciated. I will see you guys on the next live stream. May God be with you.